Okay, you guys look pretty chill today, so I'm gonna try and not bore you too much. We're SentinelOne, a cybersecurity company, next generation endpoint and cloud protection. And if you kind of try and figure out what cybersecurity is today beyond the buzzword, it's one of the most fundamental things that we need in order to kind of digitize safely our entire existence. I mean, we're moving all of our products, all of our services into the cloud. Data is everywhere. And if you even think about our identity, it's completely digitized today. Think about your Google ID or Apple ID. Our existing in the cyber plane is now much more fundamental than our government issued IDs. So obviously, as you kind of think about what needs to happen for cybersecurity to evolve, there are many different aspects of cybersecurity that needs to mature for us to feel safe when we share our data with any provider, with any enterprise, with every company that we interact with. Also, the way that we interact with data is incredibly different today than what it was about 10 years ago. We're using devices that are practically an extension of us to access data, and data can be pretty much any place. It can be in the cloud, it can be on-prem, it moves around, and when you think about that new parameter that's being set, it's very different than the well-defined circle that we've kind of seen in the past, that we can put moats and walls around, and that becomes a challenge for everyone to really secure. Just to compound the problem further, there's a huge shortage of people in cybersecurity. There's just not enough talent, not enough people to deal with the massive amounts of data, threats, and overall alerts that we're seeing across the board. And this is prevalent across mid-market companies, SMB companies, and high-end enterprises. So what are we doing about it? We're practically evolving cybersecurity infrastructure on a global level. We come into the largest companies on the planet and we basically completely replace and reinvent the endpoint, the device security stack. We remove antiquated technologies like antivirus and anti-malware products, and we put in AI-assisted protections that work in real time to deflect attacks from almost any vector of attack, and also can regulate unauthorized access to every asset that is typically available in the enterprise environment. And when I say that we do it on a global scale, we're very proud to serve 3 of the Fortune 10 and a lot of number ones. The number one CRM company, the number one cloud company, the number one energy company, the number one teleco. So quite a lot of customers, about 2,000 in total that we serve today. And once again, we become that horizontal cybersecurity platform that secures every aspect of their services. In the core of our innovation is what we call behavioral AI. Behavioral AI is our proprietary patented technology, completely scalable, completely automated, and basically allows us to detect threats in real time in a complete vector agnostic way, and also not only detect them, but actively deflect them. Without any human intervention, our AI engines are able to basically profile millions and millions of events in every millisecond to understand anomalies that happen during the execution, during the behavior, during the operation of every device out there. And the way that it works is really about trying to monitor every piece of data that we can get our hands on, both from the endpoint and on the network. We track all of the activities that happen in real time, and then our machine learning algorithms are able to identify everything that's happening that is outside of the baseline, and then in real time also tailor a response to that same type of threat that can range from eliminating the threat, isolating the device, alerting the admin, but basically replacing that human element in the detection chain to make it completely real time and thus result in better security at the end of the day. Beyond the kind of classical protection that we do, today we are becoming a complete horizontal hub that integrates into every other ecosystem product that these people typically have in their enterprise. So it's really enriching most of the other products, most of your enterprise security infrastructure with one product that gives you all of the information and then does product-to-product automation and orchestration to every other security aspect that you have in your enterprise. And that obviously makes us a little bit sticky. The other part in what we do is we kind of said you know, classic endpoints, the laptop, desktops, mobile devices are great, but we're starting to see a different attack vector in the enterprise, and these would be the enterprise IoT devices. So we basically built a whole new product and extended our platform to also cover enterprise IoT devices at scale, giving our platform basically the contextual awareness of every other device on the enterprise network without deploying any additional piece of software, without deploying any additional hardware. We're able to discover, find any type of enterprise IoT device on a given network, and then not only we discover them, we allow customers to basically segment them out and reduce that attack surface in a very, very significant way. A little bit about us and the opportunity in general. We're about 6 years old, 350 employees. We are one of the fastest growing cybersecurity companies in the world today. We've grown 300% in 2 years consecutively. We're crossing $100 million in sales. So we're pretty much, you know, a mature stage startup. We've raised about $110 million to date, and we're really tackling two separate TAMs today. One TAM is obviously the classic endpoint protection TAM, where you kind of find the large incumbents today, the Symantec, McAfee's of the world, the antivirus companies, a pretty sustainable TAM, about $20 billion in total. And then for us, the real vast majority of new adjacent opportunities that we find that are also translating into immediate upsells to our customers is in the data center and cloud, which we today support and cover pretty much every flavor of cloud workloads that you need to secure, you can secure with us. And also enterprise IoT, as I mentioned, it's a growing concern for almost every enterprise out there, definitely in our customer base as well. And that's pretty much what I have for you guys today. Thank you. I tried keeping it short. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you.